All right, Shani Kulture here. We're here with the Center for New York City Neighborhoods. We're licensed attorney and program manager Allison Antwi to help people answer questions based off of foreclosures, mortgages, what you should do if you're ever in a situation where your home is going to be taken from you, and we want to help you out. Live here in Queens, all right? Jamaica, let's go. Can companies charge you an upfront fee with the promise to get you out of foreclosure?
I'm not sure, but I think they try.
That just sounds too good to be true. That doesn't sound real.
Only if you don't know no better.
I wouldn't pay anyone anything up front until I know that they could deliver.
No, companies and organizations cannot charge you an upfront fee. It's actually against the law in New York, but you can get confused sometimes because attorneys are allowed to charge upfront fees. That's why you want to be very, very careful on who you're working with. If you're unsure, feel free to go to agscamhelp.com where they will assist you, and you can look up to see if the attorney is qualified and vetted by the Attorney General of New York.
Do you believe that if you get an attorney within a foreclosure situation that you'll have a better chance of getting out of it?
Well, I would think having an attorney could help with any kind of legal matter, so yeah.
Yes.
If I need somebody to help me with real estate law, I'm not going to hire me a criminal attorney.
If you can't do it on your own, it might be best to get someone who's more knowledgeable.
They think that because you're Afro-American or Hispanic, you don't know any better. So their aim and their objective is to take advantage of you. You got to do your homework.
But you do have qualified attorneys that can assist homeowners to get out of foreclosure, but you also have companies nowadays using that as a way to scam people. They're contracting with organizations and companies, and when you read the fine print, you actually realize that they're not actually going to be reviewing your housing case, and they're not going to actually be assisting you. So you have to be very, very...
Fine print. If you were in a situation where you're facing foreclosure, where do you think you could turn? Where would you go?
Try to do an online search.
I don't have a place in mind specifically right now.
I would go to a faith-based organization versus, the city.
I would go to the source of the bank first.
I really don't know. Yeah, I really have no idea.
The first place you want to go to is agscamhelp.com. The Attorney General has set up this website to help homeowners with foreclosure, loan modifications. You can get the assistance of an attorney and housing advisor. So there's a lot of different options. You just go on the website and do the research, and that will put you in a safe place so you can get started.
A company tells you that they can save you from foreclosure, but first you need to sign over your house temporarily. What do?
You laugh.
Get some paperwork up front, read through it thoroughly.
I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that.
That sounds like a desperate move. People do things out of desperation, and you find yourself with a bigger problem you started out with.
I'm not trusting anybody. I'm sorry.
New York law separates ownership and mortgage, so therefore there's no reason why you should be handing over ownership of your home. And you also have to understand that when it comes to foreclosure, the foreclosure process takes about 3 years. And all through that time, you still are owner of your home. So under no circumstances should you be signing over ownership of your home.
So how do you think that you can tell if a company is pulling a scam?
Well, sometimes you really can't tell, but you got to look through the fine print.
It would have to have some type of credibility, some type of reviews, people that they can have as references that use their company and says it worked.
I would try maybe the Better Business Bureau to see if they're legit.
Things like misspellings on the website, if they're not returning phone calls.
So if they didn't do a spell check.
Yeah, I've been scammed before. And that was...
And they didn't do the spell
right,
check.
that was one of the telltale signs that I missed.
I think you gave a couple of telltale signs. One is if someone's asking you to sign over something of such value without having any recourse, why would you sign something over? So if someone's asking you to sign over a property of value, that's your first warning sign. You never do that. I think another thing is someone's promising you something that they haven't shown you that they could deliver on. So if someone's saying, hey, why don't you give me X amount of dollars and I'm gonna go get your house out of foreclosure, why would you do that also?
Sound like a scam to you.
Sound like a scam to me.
If someone's going to promise you something, they should be promising to do the best they can to help you out of foreclosure. They shouldn't be saying that they can promise to get you out of foreclosure.
Results.
You can't promise results because they don't know your specific financial situation. They don't know what the agreement you have with the bank. So you want to make sure that if they don't have that information, it's very hard for someone to say they can promise to get you out of foreclosure. So that's when you know it's a telltale sign that, wait a second, if someone's guaranteeing me anything, if they're promising me anything, it's probably too good to be true.
We asked a ton of questions. You answered some, they answered some. Some people know, some people don't know. Some people been scammed. Some people might be scammed. You know, what do you think?
I think I'm glad that we were able to help the New Yorkers today. I'm glad we gave them the resource to go to agscamhelp.com. They're going to get a lot of information, and we're going to prepare people, because as people spend all their marketing money on budgeting and trying to confuse people and scam people, we're going to counter that, and the Attorney General is here to help. Go to agscamhelp.com for that assistance.
Because a scammer is a scammer is a scammer. And they'll get you any which way they can.
That's right. So you got to be careful.